Remember, the YouTube ads feed the ducks. Good morning, everybody. It's February 24th of the Duck Adventure, and I took a break yesterday. We didn't do any filming, and I just took care of the ducks, and Mrs. Gimp's doing great. She was out all day with the ducks, and but today cold weather's back. It's like minus 12 right now, and they're calling actually for some minus 20 weather this week. Actually, I'm looking around, and the ducks aren't even out. Take a look. You can tell the cold weather's back. Yes, I'm back, ducks. Yeah, they're inside. Yeah, you can tell it's cold. Look at it. We got barely any ducks outside. Oh, they're coming out because they're calling. You can hear them in the barn here. Let's go in the barn. Everything's frozen again. All right, duckies. Hello, ducks. Yep, we got a lot of ducks in here. You can tell it's cold, though. It's when was the last time we came in down here in the morning and the ducks were all in the barn? You know, we got a couple over here. Looks like we got some eggs this morning. Not a lot of eggs. Egg production it should actually start picking up here pretty soon. Yes, ducks, I know. I'm talking. All right, I'm going to do egg recon and see what they've given us here. All right, see that little Pekin running around? They broke an egg, and she was running around with the shell eating it, and they were chasing her. And look at she's got egg yolk on her. Yeah, the Pekins can't be trusted. All right, well, let's do egg recon here and see what they've given us today. Oh, the little buggers of a ducks. It's the ducks that are the worst offenders for breaking eggs. And it's actually the Pekins that are the worst. Oh, that's a Icecovy egg. You can tell, I don't know if you can tell by the color here, but it's a little beigey. Just looking here. Oh, that Pekin was sitting on an egg. She got a little nest in there. Nice. Actually, that's quite a nice little nest she's got happening here. All right, oh, we got 5 eggs. 5 chicken eggs. 5 chicken eggs. There's another duck egg. Whoa, just broke it. No, I didn't. Did I break it? Yes. Oh, damn, I broke it. All right, there. Look out. Hey, nothing under her. Oh, you're such a little cute chicken. I love, last year's chickens I couldn't touch. And, I couldn't do anything with them. And this year's chickens I can touch, I can pet. It's bizarre. Like, it's really strange. Like, last year, I couldn't get near my chickens last year. And these girls are like the opposite. Yes! Are you going to let me into that corner to get eggs? Oh, look at that. Chickens. Oh, you little rotten chickens. Hey, come on out. Oh, look at them. They broke an egg. Oh, look at it. Go right back at it. Look at this chicken. Oh, they're mad. Oh, they broke a double yolker. What do we got here? Yeah, I got to get down here earlier in the morning. Well, actually, right now it really doesn't matter because I'm not, collecting. These are unfertile eggs. When we do the drakes, so we reintroduce the drakes, I'm gonna have to get down here first thing in the morning and no screwing around if I want to collect eggs, because I know I'm gonna have to build an incubator between the chickens and the ducks. Between the chickens and the Pekin, the eggs are wide open. Look at that chicken going back in there. And she was pretty tenacious. She wanted back in there. All right, let's go and fill the water up, and I got to get some feed for them. But egg recon I actually picked up today. So the molt, looks like the molt's starting to stop, but what a shame about that big double yolker getting broke. Yes, Miss Rowan. But still no rowan eggs. Actually, I'm looking here, there's no greenish eggs at all. So the rowans haven't started laying yet. All right. Well, actually, the rowans, come to think of it, I haven't seen any rowan feathers. So they haven't even gone through a molt yet. So they might be going through a molt here shortly. Actually, there's actually a rowan feather right there. That's actually one of the first I've seen. You know, so they might be starting their molt, which means, you know, if they're starting their molt, they're not laying eggs. But, you know, the only molt that we've seen so far is being the Pekings, and they did a serious molt. But, all right, let's go and do the water. I just filled up the water, or I mean the food here, and the ducks are coming back in. Even though there was food in there, you know, they something about when you put new pellets in. You know, even if there's food in there, they still come back and, you know, go at it. It's bizarre. It's almost like it's just a newness thing. So, oh, you silly ducks. You're so cute. Oh, my cute little duckies. All right, I'm going to go do the water. All right, let's go get the water happening for the ducks. What a beautiful day, even though it's cold. I mean, it is cold. It's this time of year, you know, something about it, you know, you get the warm sun beating on you, and the spring temperature, the wind feels the coldest. I don't know what it is, you know. I was out here, you know, in January when it was 30 below, and I never got the chills like I do now. And I wear the same clothing, you know, I've got the same layers, all long underwear. You know, I don't know if it's a mental thing, that I'm just fooling myself. But I know in January, you know, when it's 30 below, I feel a lot warmer than I do right now. So, but let's go in here and see what the ducks are doing in the pen before I get the hose out. Actually, let's go see what the drakes are up to. The Muscovies are not out here this morning. They're actually the smartest ducks of all the males. The female Muscovies keep coming out, but the males, they you know, they're inside the shed all the time here. Hello, ducks. Yeah, and if you look, you know, they got their own corners. They got one in this corner, you know, and then they stay away from each other, but yet they stay in the same corner. It's almost like, you know, they all know they need to be inside, except that, you know, they just keep their distance. Poor Mo, though. I think Mo's getting picked on now. He seems to have a tendency to stay away from everybody. And the really, really big Muscovy, you know, I'm starting to figure out the size here. It's a little deceiving because they fluff their feathers and you think it's a big duck, it's not a big duck. And Mo isn't really the biggest one. He's the best looking one, but he's not the biggest duck. I've noticed that where is he? Actually, it's these two actually right now. This guy here, and he's got a little bit of black through the top of his head. And this one's got a little bit more black through the top here. I'll show you here just so you can see. That guy's got a little bit black here. These two are really big ones. I'll show you here. This one is more of has a one flick of black in his head. Now the aggressive one, turns out, he's got the front of him, his head is more white. And he's got a little bit of black on the back of his head. And you know, he was the aggressive one. But it turns out, you know, the other day I was looking at him, and he's a freaking big duck, man. I'm starting to think that, you know, he isn't the smallest aggressive one anymore, that he's actually one of the bigger ones. And, you know, one of these days I'm going to weigh them. I got to get a scale, a hanging scale, so that I can, you know, one of those fish scales. I don't have one, but I got to get one because I actually want to weigh them. I want to know what the size is on these guys because, you know, I'm guessing now, and you can't guess with a bird totally because of the, you know, the feather situation. They fluff up and, you know, they can look big. Then we got this Peking in here, and the Peking, it's really strange, is there's a rowan that's starting fights all the time with the Pekings, but there's a Peking that picks on the Muscovies. It's bizarre, and the Muscovies run from him. So he's a serious big male. I don't know if this is the one, but all right, let's go outside and see what the ducks are doing outside. Get the water happening here, and the wind is crazy. It's a cold wind too. Plus, right now, just looking here. Well, right now here, it's but -9.5 degrees. So considering the warm patch we had there last week, this is cold. And then on top of it with the wind, you know. But the males, look at them. They're just tormenting themselves. It's back and forth. They just stay right here and just, you know, go nuts. You guys need to take a lesson from the playbook on the Muscovy drakes and go inside and relax. All right, I'm gonna get the water happening here. It doesn't look, I don't see any eggs in the air today. Serious drop off on the white feathers floating around. So I think the Peking have stopped molting. I think the molt now, the next molt we're going to see is going to be the Rowans. Because like I said, I haven't seen Rowan feathers floating around. So, and they, you know, actually I can't remember the last time that I've seen Rowan feathers floating around. So they've got to be doing their molt soon. So that means we should have an explosion of Peking eggs. And that's if the, you know, the little buggers don't eat them, because you know, they're notorious for that. They're the worst of all the ducks. So look at them over at the pool, or the bathtub, I mean. All right, I'm gonna get the water happening for the ducks. And get on with my day here, and hopefully it warms up. Like, it's supposed to, you know, get to like -6 today, but this wind is nasty, and we got some -20 weather coming again. Oh, I'm gonna be so glad when this is over. I'm out here filming, and I was looking around for Mrs. Gimp, and I just found her. She's just walking right now towards the inside of the barn, and I can see serious new feather growth on their wings. Oh, she just went back inside. So Mrs. Gimp's doing great. Actually, I could see the feathers that were developing are starting to fan out, so she's getting her wing feathers back. But I just can't believe, compared to the other Pekings, the amount of feathers that she lost. That is, you know, none of the other Pekings lost like she did. Well, I'm in the hospital here with Miss Icecovy. I should say hospital/nursery, and she is. I am telling you, she has got a ton of straw in there now. I'm looking here, this nesting box situation. I don't know if you can it's got to be making out here in the video. You can see the flaps coming out more and more and more, because she keeps bringing more stuff into the nesting box. The nest is actually, the nesting box is too small. I'm discovering that now. So, you know, actually it could have been, and I wish I would have, I had one other bigger plastic tub that was about 6 inches deeper than that, and I should have used it instead. That tub was not deep enough. At least, actually, that tub could easily be another foot deeper, because as you can see, she's hanging out like she's, instead of laying or sitting in it lengthways, she's sitting in a depth. You know, you take a look here. Now I'm not bothering her. I'm just going to clean out the end here where she does all her nasty stuff. If she comes out, I'm gonna leave the pivot heads running. So if she does come out, but I don't think we need to treat her feet anymore. The last time I looked at her feet yesterday, you know, the swelling's gone way down. There's no more open wounds. She's on the mend, so I just got to keep her cage clean right now. And I'm telling you, yesterday I came in here and there was no smell. I was like, oh man, it was perfect. And then she let a fart go, and it was a massive blowout, like it was like a cannon, and the stink was unbelievable. But then, like today, the smell's gone. It's strange. When she first drops it, it's an unbelievably strong smell, but it dissipates really fast. So, but I'll leave the glasses running while I'm cleaning out, and that way, if she does come out, we'll get some footage of her, and you know, maybe I'll get a shot of inside the nest, and you can see, you know, what she's got happening in there. But I'm not going to bother her. I'm not touching the flap. I am completely leaving her alone, because I've noticed now that, you know, before I used to come in the back here, and she would come out all stressed out. Now she's not even coming out. She just stays in there. So I'm leaving her alone. I don't want to disturb her trance that she's getting herself into here. And you know, maybe we'll get a shot. Maybe we won't, of how many eggs she's got happening in the nest. So I'm gonna get on with the clean here. And like I said, if anything happens, I'm gonna have the pivot heads running, and you know, I'll edit that footage into the video. Oh yes, and today the code is well, what can we make the code today? Let's make it nest. It's a 4-letter code. I know there are going to be 6, but we're going to make it a 4-letter code today, and we're going to call it nest. So the word nest is right there on screen, and that's the code for today. And don't forget, thumbs up the video, leave your comment. Thumbs up the video is optional, but the ducks really appreciate that. The comment below, and the link is below to enter the contest for your chance to win a pair of PivotHead high definition video glasses from 50 Ducks in a Hot Tub, with the secret code which I just gave you, which is no longer on the screen. So, but use the link below. Don't message me. It makes it a lot easier if you just use the link below and click on it in Google Forms and put the secret code in for today for your chance to win a pair of PivotHead high definition video glasses from 50 Ducks in a Hot Tub. So I'm going to get on cleaning here, and if she gives me something, you know, I'll throw the footage into the today's reel. All right, I filled the tub up just in case she decided to come out and give her a bath just to clean her up. But I'm not going to treat her medicine, or not going to do the medicine treatment anymore. But normally, just to give you an idea, usually when I fill the water up, she comes out. She hears the water running. Today, nothing. Take a look. She's not moving. So maybe she might not even come out today. I don't know. So we'll see. But I'm going to get on cleaning here, and we'll see what happened. Okay, well, so far I've cleaned it out, and she has not moved. And I'm keeping away from her because I don't want to stress her out. So I'm just, cleaning all the under wet stuff here, because it's sort of deceiving. The straw looks clean, but on the underside, it drains through. So I'm just gonna make sure it's clean here and get all the gunk out. And but so far she's not moving. Oh, she just chirped at me. I just take some hot water here and wipe out the gross stuff on the bottom, just so that it helps keep the smell down. Because I hate when I open the door in the house and I get a whiff of this stuff. And if I do this, I don't get any smell. Living with ducks, Honestly, I don't know how people can live with a duck in their house, diapers or not. And I like ducks. Actually, I love ducks, but I wouldn't want one in my house. This is about as close as I wanted in my house. All right, I've wiped it all down and got rid of all the wet. I guess it'd be wet duck fart / wet poop. It's gross. Anyways, it's not as bad. She's it's like she's pooping about twice a day for the amount that's there. She's not pooping like the other ducks do, where there's non-stop. It's about twice a day, because it seems to be 2 clumps in an area that's, well, it's not clumps, but it's a diarrhea type stuff. It's not a hard duck poop. Not hard. It's not a firm duck poop. It's a very liquidy, and it seems that they're usually like 2 sprays a day. So I'm gonna put the straw in now, and still no movement from her. Oh, she's looking at me. Yeah, she's looking. She's hissing. Don't worry, girl. I'm not gonna bother you. Put some straw in. Fresh straw. Maybe she'll come out for this. Or she'll just come out to add more straw to her nest. Another thing too is that this corner over here, she doesn't even go near it. It's bizarre. It's I don't understand it. She doesn't even go in there to poop. Everything happens at this end. Everything's here. Doesn't go in near that end. Doesn't even pack the stuff down. She comes out, packs this area down, eats, does her nasty, and then goes right back in there. And as you can see, she has not come out yet. She has no interest in coming out. Well, I've got the whole cleanup done. I put everything away, and she's doing a little bit of rustling in the nest right now, but she's not coming out. Oh, we can get a shot in there. They can see her rustling around. I think she might be moving the eggs around with her feet, but she's not coming out. And I cleaned up everything, and I washed everything and made lots of water noise, and she did look at me. She did hiss, which you saw there on the video. I don't know if it showed up. I don't know if I had my head on the right angle with the pivot heads, but we'll see if we can get in there. She's looking at me. No, she's not even looking at me. Oh, she's hissing because I'm looking here. So we'll leave her alone. Don't want to stress the little girl out. So I think she might be in the mode here, just sitting on the nest. She might be in full, incubation mode here. I definitely see some movement, like she's rustling her feet around, which she could be using her feet to move the eggs. But I always thought they use their beaks, so I don't know. Like I said, I've never seen this before, but she definitely is. She's sort of, gyrating back and forth. But she didn't even come out. She looked at me, turned her head, gave me a little bit of a hiss, and that was it. So we'll check on her later today. I gotta go and clean out my truck now. It's time to get all the straw out of the back of my truck. I got 60 bales of straw in the back of my truck, so I gotta make a grate and lift them off the ground and make a big pile in the yard and get a tarp. So gotta get my truck so I can drive it again. Well, I'm way behind tonight. I had to turn the light on so I can do the water for the ducks, so they've got water before I get out of bed in the morning. Oh, my little duckies. Yes, I'm coming to give you water. Oh, they got the lights on, so they want to party, but I'm just going to get the water filled up, and then I'm going to shut her down for the night here. They're really screwed up though with this, the days getting longer. Well, not screwed up, they're just staying up longer now. I gotta give them water here. I don't know if this is turning out or not, but the last little while here, these rowans, oh, we just missed it. That rowan right there has been picking on the Peking ducks, unbelievable. I don't know what it is, but they're constantly trying to mate the Pekings. I don't know if they're getting back at the Pekings for the Muscovy meeting with them. I don't know. It's bizarre. I'll leave the glasses running just in case they do it again. I'm just waiting for the tub to fill up here. I'm a little bit, like I said, I'm a little bit late today. It's about 6:30 right now. So it's 6 o'clock. So it's gotten dark, and I don't have the yard light on, the Olympic lighting on right now because it's just too cold at night, and there's no reason for the ducks to be outside when it's this cold. But tonight I got it on because I need the lights so that I can see what I'm doing out here, so that I can fill up the water for them, because you know the ducks are going to be out here at about 5 in the morning, and I like having them to have fresh water. You know, after they've played in it all day, you know, I like to have fresh water at night and then fresh water in the morning. They're all lined up at the trench here, but there is no water in this trench. It's frozen solid, but they're you know, oh yeah, there's a little bit of water running there from the drinks pail I just filled, but they're the Muscovy over at the tub there, waiting for it to fill up. Actually, she might go in here. The wind tonight, I hate this time of year with the damp wind. Like I said earlier, you know, I've been out here 30 below in January and be warmer than I am right now. It's so damp this time of year. So it makes it like right now it's only -8 out, but it feels like -25. Now, actually, -25 would probably feel warmer because it'd be dry. It's the humidity right now that's making it bad. The little duckies. And they're just chiseling the snow like crazy. Got quite a little crater dug out underneath there. They've actually today spent most of the day in the barn. It was strange today, you know, it was sunny and everything, but they were in the barn most of the day. And the drakes, well, other than the Muscovies, the Peking and the Rowans were out here basically, you know, at the edge of the gate, just getting tormented. But the Muscovies, you know, go inside and see what the Muscovies are up to. They're right now in there enjoying life under the heat lamps. They're not stupid. They're actually the only ducks that have got a brain, it seems, when it comes to the cold weather. Well, the males do. The females, you know, they're outside. It's really bizarre that way. The female Muscovies spend outside in this cold, but the males are inside. And the Rowans actually are inside right now with the Muscovies, which is really weird. Hello, duckies. Well, 3 Muscovies in here and the Rowans underneath the heat lamps, enjoying life. What? You guys are confused. You're going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. It's supposed to be a cold night tonight, like something like -19. So with this dampness, it's not nice. But you know, the males have got they've got their heat lamps. They're if they go inside or they don't decide just to stand outside the you know, by the edge of the gate here. The grate, I should say, the grid. I keep calling it a gate, it's a grid, and just tormenting themselves. But once the tub fills up, I'll turn the lights off and the ducks will go inside because it'll be pitch dark. And then about 5 o'clock in the morning, which is really strange because, you know, 5 o'clock in the morning, it's still pitch dark here. It's actually still pitch black, and the ducks are coming out at 5 in the morning, which, you know, is very bizarre. I don't understand it. But it's this, you know, like I said, it's been the last couple of weeks they've been doing this with the spring getting here closer. My fingers are frozen waiting for this tub to fill up. The dampness in the air, I hate it. Oh, I'm hating, like, I got wind pants on, long johns, thermal sweatpants on, t-shirt, 2 t-shirts, long sleeve, short sleeve, an insulated vest, my jacket, neck warmer, and I'm still cold. I didn't wear this much clothes in January when it was 30 below. I don't believe it. There's a row in there. She's just sitting on the edge of the tub waiting for the tub to fill. Okay, we'll go over to the barn here. You can hear them going crazy inside the barn. Yes, ducks, right? Yep, right into the barn real quick. Can we get a shot in there? I know it's hard to see. Yeah, it's starting to get all frosted up from their breath, the humidity in there. It's like, it's about 70%. Everything's getting really humid this cold weather. The dams, I mean. Alright, I'm going to put the camera away here. The tub's almost filled. The duckies are, I'm going to turn the lights off so the ducks will go in the barn. And bed down for the night. The ends of my fingers are frozen. I don't believe this. So that's the duck adventure for tonight under the Olympic lighting. And we're going to say goodnight to everybody. Good night, ducks. Hello, duckies. Hello. No, they're not going to talk to us. I just put the big camera away here, and I've got the old PivotHeads running, and had to go get some better gloves. Get my insulated work gloves. I was wearing my other ones, and I was just frozen. But the duckies are starting to head in here. I think they're getting the idea it's cold too. Even though the light's on, they're heading in. Except for one Icecovy. She's deciding to have a little quick swim here before the end of the night. Which brings me to Miss Icecovy. She didn't come out today. She came out once for a drink of water that I saw, and that was it. So she's like totally in a trance mode of sitting on the nest. Like I said, today I saw her come out of the nest once, and it was strictly she came out, she had a couple nibbles of food, had a drink, and went right back onto the nest. So, but this Icecovys have a little bit of a warm bath. This is warm to them. This is like 10-degree water, so to them this is summer bath time, right? But it's over. I'm gonna take the hose away. Come on, girl. Oh, see, they can walk right out now since I've done the ramp. What a difference. Should have done that a long time ago. I don't know what I was thinking making it so steep. But, hey, live and learn. We're doing a lot of learning on this adventure. All right, girls, so I'm going to put the hose away. And then I'm going to turn the light off, and then you're all going to go quack, quack, quack crazy and run inside. You turn the lights off, and there's a sort of a little bit of a panic goes on. They go crazy quacking, and they hightail it right back into the barn. It's really quite funny. But the males stay out here. You turn the lights off, females run into the barn, males stay there. So, all right, I'm going to go and put the hose away. I just came down to the barn here to turn the lights off on the side of the barn, and the ducks are bedding down here. Yes, ducks. Now the night light goes off here at about I think about 8 o'clock. Oh, you guys are your girls are so cute. I'm going to go turn the outside light off completely here. There'll be no more Olympic lighting, and there'll be a big rush coming here, the rest of them. Too bad I didn't have some night vision goggle or night vision camera, so I could film this when you turn the lights off, how the mad dash is to get inside. Look at them, they're all watching me, they're so cute. Alright, I'm going to turn the lights off.